this is certainly a mouth-watering one. Yeo Jia Min of Singapore taking on Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, number 8 seed from Indonesia. Just looking at the women's singles draw where things are surely tightening up. You can see there the winner of that match will take on either Han Yue, number 9 seed, or Line Hoymark Kersfeld, who's of course a home favorite, with the likes of the defending world champion Akane Yamaguchi or the number 13 seed Busanan Ongbang waiting in the quarterfinals. So it's getting really heated up as we enter, or we edge closer to the business end of this tournament. But right now we're going to talk about this second round match. It's Yeo Jia Min of Singapore and Gregoria Mariska Tunjung of Indonesia, who are going to lock horns. They've met numerous times before. In fact, this is going to be their 6th meeting. 22, world number 22, Yeo Jia Min taking on a top 10 player who's really come up the ranks this year. She's one of those dark horses, you'd say, for this tournament. She's had such a fantastic year, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Now number 8 in the world. 24 years of age. Still got a lot of badminton in both these women. Let's see them make their way down the court. Recently enjoyed her career best ranking. And that was in July, and that was world number 7. Gregoria, what a year she's had, really. Just looking at how well she's done. She won the Spain Masters, where she beat Sindhu, PV Sindhu, in 2 games. She reached the final of the Malaysia Masters, losing to Akane Yamaguchi in 2 games. Also then the semi-finals at her last tournament, that was a Japan Open, and the semi-finals of the Swiss Open. She is one to watch, that's for sure. As we see both women take to the courts. On paper, undoubtedly, she is a favorite. Just looking at the head-to-head, as I said, 6th meeting, it's 2-3 in Gregoria's favor. Last meeting was the Hilo Open, but it was a couple of years back in 2021, and I can tell you that Gregoria Mariska Tunjung is a very different player since then. It was in the second round, and Yeo Jia Min won that 21-19, 21-17. They also met at the French Open in 2021 in the second round. Yeo Jia Min won that 21-19, 21-18. In fact, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung's only senior tour win was at All England 2020 in the first round, where she won that 21-12, 21-17. It's been all straight game wins, no matter who wins it. So the first game, I reckon, will be really important. 24 years old Yeo Jia Min, as I mentioned, 22 in the world from Singapore. Her highest ranking was 16, which she enjoyed in December of 2021. Has a win-loss record of 18-17 this year, so it's been pretty close. Nearly 50% wins to losses. In the second round, it's a better reading. It's at 5-3 this year. So she would be looking to build up those wins, those second round wins, and just generally. She got a walkover in the first round as Chi Shuai of France withdrew from the tournament. So this is the first outing for her as an unseeded player as well. So that puts it more even for these 2 women, because for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, who's the number 8 seed, she will be definitely playing for the first time here at the Royal Arena. And it'll help her to know that it's the same for Yeo Jia Min. From Wonogiri, Indonesia, she is looking to go deep into this tournament. As I mentioned, one of the dark horses, if you ask me, and maybe my co-commentator may agree with me, Gronia Somerville. Do you think Tunjung, one of those players who can spring a surprise in this tournament?
Yeah, she definitely has been on the up lately with some really good results coming through in her tournaments most recently. I think she's, a big chance here at this tournament, but looking at her right now, her knee is heavily taped, so hopefully she's healthy and fit and can play to her full capacity, because lately that's been a really high level.
She last played at the Japan Open, which was at the end of July. So she's had some time. So this might be something that she picked up in training or is almost precautionary. Let's hope that is the case, because she's one of the few players who's really taken the likes of Akane Yamaguchi to task, the likes of An Se-young to task. PV Sindhu, as I mentioned earlier on, she defeated her quite squarely in the Spain Masters, or at the Spain Masters. So which makes her a very dangerous opponent. For Yeo Jia Min, of course, it's a different thing because she's trying to find her way back. I remember when she came on in 2019 at the World Championships, she got to the quarterfinal, which was her best performance in this tournament, and she beat Yamaguchi en route.
Yeah, I think Yeo Jia Min is also growing in confidence right now. She's had some pretty good performances against strong pairs. So I think they're both pretty on form and would be confident going into this. They know their head-to-head is quite even, so I think they're both prepared for a tough match, but also with the belief that they can pull off a win today.
Yeo Jia Min, Singapore. And on my left, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, Indonesia. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung to
will
serve.
As we get this match underway.
Play.
It's landed out.
Service over. 1 love.
What I've noticed in these matches, these second round matches where the seeded players have come in for the first time, they've taken some time to warm up. Bronya, we talked a lot about the drift yesterday, and Kirsty too spoke about it. So for the seeded players, it's slightly trickier, that first outing in the second round.
Yeah, that is one thing that comes with being an unseeded player here, is you get a little bit more court time. Prior to the tournament, all players kind of have maybe an hour or two max on this court leading up to the tournament. And even before the tournament starts, the drift can be different to on game day. So they do have that little bit of experience of knowing how to adapt to it and where to adjust their shots and how they play their shots.
Out. Service over.
As we can see there, that's the side where the drift is pulling the shuttle across.
Oof. Hit that straight into the net. Yeo Jia Min.
2.
Looking for a flatter forehand.
So with the drift, as we have mentioned in other matches, the side that Gregoria is hitting into is the slower end, meaning that she has to give her shots a little bit more to get them to the back line. And then at both sides, going to the right of your screen is the side drift that both players have to handle.
That drop shot was on the backhand. Actually, it was cross net shot almost. Was really nice. Kept it really close to the net. They're both quite petite women.
6. 2.
So when they, they don't wield a lot of power. It's a lot of technique, and they try to play the longer rallies, the longer exchanges, and find those opportunities. It's more about stroke play.
Yeah, they definitely have to utilize their speed and their skill. So they have, both of them have really, crafty net play, some good holds, and they just have to be really quick to their overhead side so that they're not playing backhands. And coming in quick like that as well, so really utilizing their speed.
Yeah, crafty was the word I was looking for. That's right. That's an excellent shot. And straight away, Tunjung has established a good lead here. And again, she's so good with those net shots. Puts it really close to the net. Yeo Jia Min at full stretch.
Nice little hold by Gregoria there, making Jia Min having to stop and then quickly move forward.
Well, she's playing these shots at will at the moment.
9.
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Completely catching Yeo out of position almost.
Service over.
Ends
Three,
a run of 7
9.
points for Tunjung. With error. Yeah, it just feels like Yeo is
Service
almost
over.
stuck
10.
in the mid-court area, in the middle especially, not really able to get to Tunjung's shots.
Gregoria is really in a controlling position majority of these rallies.
Again, beautiful placement
11,
from
3.
Tunjung.
Interval.
Means that she has the lead, 11-3 at the break. It has been a masterful display by the 8th seed. And again, just finding her lines really well, Tunjung, on that point. Just look at that. Perfectly placed.
Clock to 20 seconds. Clock to 20 seconds. Coach. (11-3).
So 11-3
Play.
up is Tunjung from Indonesia. She has hit the ground running, or hit the court
12,
running, I should say.
3.
Yeo Jia Min not able to do much at the moment. It's all Tunjung. She's controlling every single point. It's landed out.
Service over.
That's the drift.
4-12.
That's something she'll have to quickly get used to. She's built herself a nice little cushion here. That's a good thing.
5-12.
So even if you know, it does get affected, some of her shots through the drift, she has that comfort knowing that she's got a 7-point lead. First proper rally of the match. Oh, she held that.
Woo!
That was
6,
a good
12.
net shot from Yeo Jia Min. She took that really late.
Yeah. Gregoria is so close to getting her one back as well.
Which is why the racket toss at the end, the frustration. You can feel it, for sure.
Beautiful there.
Service over.
She almost hit that with a vengeance after that
6.
last point.
She has great skills and around her body, like the kind of double skills that you see some players. She's got it on a singles court, which is quite impressive.
There's no doubt that she's dictating play here.
6.
Yeo Jia Min is often put on the defense. Playing in her 3rd World Championships is Yeo Jia Min. Burst onto the scene
Service
in
over.
2019.
7-5. 14.
that run to the quarterfinals in the World Championships. Then, of course, last year she withdrew with injury. In 2021, she lost to Kirsty Gilmore in the second round in 3 games.
Service over, 15-7.
So she'll be looking to put the last couple of years behind her as far as this tournament is concerned, try and recreate the magic of 2019. Has to have a
Service over,
much better handle
15.
of things. As we see here, she's slowly trying to establish some kind of control. Which is forcing Gregoria to play on the right-hand side.
15.
Yeah, she is doing that well, and you know, she is that little bit familiar with the drift. Gregoria is still falling into the trap, and Jia Min's doing well to exploit that right now.
Ooh, rushed into
Service
that one.
over, 16-9.
And this time it's
17.
Jia Min who falls prey.
9.
Landed out. That's beautiful. That's a super shot
18.
from Tunjung.
9.
It was round the head.
Yeah, she looked at full stretch and still just able to pull off such a powerful, precise shot. Very impressive.
Again, just absolutely sublime.
19.
When she
9.
does get it right, it's really such a delight to watch Tunjung. All those shots have been impeccable. 10-point lead now. And that's rattled Yeo Jia Min as a result.
20. Game point.
Yeah, I think she feels
9.
right now that she has to play the perfect shot to be able to get a point, which she kind of does right now, but that is forcing some of the errors off her racket.
That's a really high lift. Yeah, that was
Service over,
not going anywhere
10.
else.
20.
Saves a game point here. Still has a long way to go.
Game.
Well,
First
on
game
the
won
error,
by
on the service
Gregoria
error
Mariska
specifically,
Tunjung,
it is Gregoria Mariska Tunjung
31-10.
who takes the first game 21-10. Just 13 minutes played, and the number 8 seed has got 1 foot in the door. I remember I said that based on history, the person who wins the first game tends to go on and win the match. So is this a sign of things, or will we see a fight back from Yeo Jia Min? Hopefully it's the latter.
球一打分，一打给他的手上。所以为什么你刀位很重要？你刀位你可以小对方的，如果你的球你一个对方，你打平过去，在他手上，他就控制很舒服。对，像你这样这样刀，一分一分嘛，一分一分这样，一波过去，对，这个有一点想法。
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
So the players back on court to get
No, cannot.
the second
Jia Min cannot.
game underway.
On
And you
court.
can see that
Doctor.
she just wants to take something off, from what I understand. Instead has called the doctor.
You need to remove it.
She wanted to take off the tape, that's all. That's what she needed to do. There was a little bit of misunderstanding with the umpire, but that's all cleared up now. And I think it's because she did it so late, or as soon as they were supposed to start play, that there was confusion caused. It's just extended that break a little bit for both the players.
Jia Min on court.
The intervals are so quick that even if you want to retie your hair or tie your shoelace, you can't do both and get coaching. You kind of just want to listen to the coach as they do it and then try and do whatever extra you need to do after that. I once taped my partner's ankle in the whole interval.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, the physio can't tape it. And I was like, I can tape it. And they're like, you have 1 minute. I was like, okay, well, let's give it a shot.
It's a good rally to begin with. And then it's Tunjung who
Service over. 1.
makes the
love.
mistake.
It's those kind of long rallies that Jia Min has to battle through to get the point. She's not getting any easy points so much off Gregoria. It's these longer ones where she has to kind of force her to do something silly or try something that little bit extra that gives her the point.
That's very well played.
Service over.
It's landed
1. all.
just between the two lines at the back court.
And that tie line is the one where you see a lot of players leaving it, because you can see the trajectory of the shuttle and it's going out. So everything in you is like, oh, it's going to be out.
Yeah.
You're not thinking, like in that moment, you're just used to seeing the trajectory and thinking that's like from the math that I've experienced in my life and the way that things move in the air.
That should go out.
By all experience, that should go out. So you just don't even take into consideration the drift when leaving that.
Well, right now she is finding the lines beautifully, Tunjung, whether it's on the left or the right of the court. Not making it look like there's any kind of drift at all, these early points. Or she has at least gauged it well enough.
Yeah, I think she's a little bit more familiar with it now.
3, 1.
Different story for her opponent. Oh, again. Wow.
I think that's definitely one of her favorite shots, that cross-court slice. Gets quite a few winners off it.
She tracks back, sets herself up beautifully. It lands right into the corner.
Service over.
That's better pressure from Yeo. Played it flatter, aimed it at Gregoria's body. But to try and change things up here Because whatever she's done so far has not worked. Oh, she left it too late.
Service over. 5-2.
Calvin Ho, the singles coach for Singapore. That's called out.
6-2.
And so Yeo Jia Min is not only struggling with Tunjung's control, but she's also making the errors when she does go for
3-6.
the lines. Right now, it's her points are coming off Gregoria's errors more than finding winners. That's the problem.
Yeah. There's not many gaps for her to exploit right now. Gregoria's really upping the pace. She's taking control of the rallies. She's able to inject the tempo when she needs to.
7-3.
And every time she is under pressure nearly, she's able to just kind of neutralize the rally.
Yeah, she was waiting to bounce on that one. Tunjung.
8-3.
Such good follow-up.
It's all about building up to that moment. She did that very well. Gets the point, takes a 5-point lead.
Fault. 9-3.
It's a little bit lackluster at the moment for Yeo Jia Min. That's in. That's found the line.
Service over.
And that's what we need to see more of
9.
from the Singapore shuttler. Get into the rallies and then find, no matter how small a margin, find those chances.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to string more than 2 points
Service
together
over.
in the
10-4.
second game. Again, great recovery skills, but
Service over.
lands out.
10.
She does well to get to the net shots on both occasions. Tunjung. That one a little too deep. She always
6,
raises her hand when she
10.
knows that it's not going to go the way she wants.
Yeah. Bit expressive. Nice to see some of her personality come through.
Service over. 11-6.
Well, she holds
in the
on
ball.
here. It's a 5-point lead, Tunjung. She's 11-6 up at the break. She's already taken the first game, 21-10, and looks to be on her way. It's 23 minutes played.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Players on court. (11-6).
Players back on court, ready to resume the second game. 11-6 in Tunjung's favor. That's landed well within the lines.
7-11.
That's my mistake, it's just landed out. And again. She's trying to figure out,
11.
still understand what's required to make sure that she finds the space, the right space in the court. Hasn't been able to hit as many of her drop shots as we saw in the first game, but
12.
that's a good change of pace from Tunjung and Yeo Jia Min, actually. They both sort of went for the quick exchange on the forehand. In the end, Tunjung prevailed. That's nicely played. She makes it look effortless, the way she's finding the spots on the court.
I think she really is winning the mid and front court. She's just taking it that much earlier. She has great deception in her hand that because she's so high at the net, Jia Min really just has to wait and see what's going to come off her racket, putting her under pressure from all areas of the net and mid court.
That's a big smash.
Yeah, beautiful there. Half court lift
14.
off Jia Min and precision smash on the line. It's that push that gets Jia Min under pressure there, and then all she can do is half court backhand clear, setting up Gregoria for any attacking shot there, really.
That's the 4th World Championship appearance for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Debuted in 2018. She lost in the second round to Chen Yufei in 2 games. Her best finish came in 2019. That was the 3rd round where she lost to Ratchanok Intanon in 3. But I get the feeling that this year is where things would change for her.
It's over. 9.
She definitely looks like a more mature, experienced, composed player. And her skills and speed have really upped a level over the past year or 2, which is reflected in her results.
That's in.
10.
I'm surprised she didn't
14.
challenge it. If she did look at her coach.
I think it's more the disbelief that they keep getting, you know, done over by this drift. They're like, surely the next one I'll learn, and then they're like, I think it's out now. It's still in.
The deceitful drift.
Yeah. It's been very cheeky this
11.
tournament.
14.
That's one of the, I guess, challenges, but also joys of playing in new arenas. Again, going for the nice net shot. Forces the lift. That's what Yeo Jia Min did before, too,
12.
to get herself out of trouble. High lift that Gregoria is forced to use. Sets things up nicely for her. This time it's in as well.
13, 14.
Well, I tell you what, this is a good spell for Yeo Jia Min, because in the first time in this game, we see her string 5 points in a row. She's made it a 1-point game. Just needs to keep going.
I think by this point, he might adopt the mentality of just hit everything. Stop hoping it's out or
gonna
it's
land
out.
out.
Just
14,
opt to just stay in the rally
all.
unless it's clearly out.
Level scores here, Gregoria. It's, you know, something that we didn't see at all in the first game.
Yeah, quite the comeback. Jia Min stepped it up a little bit, and there's a few more unforced errors, and yeah, these poor decisions in the leaving of shuttles coming off Tunjung.
Unsighted. Wait for the on-court review, and it is out.
Out.
And so,
15,
first time
14.
in this game, it is Yeo Jia Min who has the lead at 15-14.
Play.
The last time she had the lead was at 1-love in the first game. That's been the difference between the two in the first and the
16,
second.
14.
And we've turned things around here for Singapore. Patient play.
Beautiful hold there.
Service over.
She really has such
15,
good control of her hand at
16.
the end.
You just feel like, just watching her move as well, you talked about that strapping on her knee, but it almost feels like she's limping just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe she is trying to compensate, take the pressure off that left knee. The right leg does do a lot of the work
16.
when you're right-handed.
All.
That's why in the gym, our right leg is so much stronger than our left in everything we do.
That's the dominant side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's an assured shot
Service over.
from Yeo Jia Min.
17, 16.
Get the feeling that she's finally got a handle on things.
Yeah, much more aggression coming from her attack. I think she's believing in her shots more, not doubting herself as much in this game. I think some of those errors that came from Gregoria really, you know, helped Jia Min get some motivation back and get that momentum back on her side of the court a little bit. I think if she'd kept her foot on the gas and just not given Jia Min any entries, then she wouldn't be playing these great rallies like she is now.
17, 16.
Ooh. Right on the line. It's
Service
called in.
over. 17, all.
Little tired, but she's still finding those shots frequently enough to keep her out of trouble. She knows that with the advantage of the
17.
first game, she just has to stay within touching distance of Yeo Jia Min at the moment and then make a last-minute dash.
Service over. 18, all.
Whereas this is a must-win game for Yeo Jia Min, of course. And they're certainly seeing a much better side of her badminton at the moment. Very high serve.
19, 18.
2 points away from pushing this to a decider. Oh, good defensive skills. That's a great rally. And it's Gregoria Mariska Tunjung who comes out on top.
All.
For a while there, it felt like she couldn't quite kill off the point, couldn't quite put the winner away.
Yeah, Jia Min did a great job getting it back. I think she has confidence now to just scramble a bit more.
But it is
20,
the crunch time
match
points
point,
that
19.
Tunjung is winning. She's conjured up a match point here at 2019.
Service over, 20 all.
Shot, really straight, flat shot from Yeo Jia Min. Saves match point. Yeah, that was good work by Yeo.
21,
Pushed
20.
Tunjung to play on that far corner.
Need a stable point here from Gregoria. Trying to get Jia Min to come up with something on her own.
That's
Service over,
powerful, pacey
21
shot.
all.
Yeah,
Saves game point.
really bringing out the smashes when times are close.
Put all her might behind that one. Could hear the grunt behind it as well.
Yeah.
Yeo Jia Min
Service
showing
over.
she too
22, 21.
can play the more aggressive game.
Yeah, all these rallies since the setting have been a lot more aggressive than we've seen in the rest of the match. Both fighting as hard as they can for this game.
Tunjung was 14-8 up at one point in this game. Since then, you'd say it's been Yeo Jia Min who's turned this around.
Such a beautiful shot.
Service over,
It's deceptive
22
almost with
all.
Yeah, very soft hands there. Great control.
turns the racket right at the end. And gets that lovely drop. 22 all. A lot more sting in these rallies now. Oh, she missed it. Oh dear.
She was really going for that one. Hopefully she's okay.
Floor.
22.
Holding on to her ankle. Yeah, she was playing that rally with a lot of aggression.
動作，動作。
And
Maybe just when she landed,
yeah,
kind of jarred that ankle a little bit.
動作。
Maybe just buying a little bit of time as well.
'cause that was a very, very physical rally.
Oh, she does have the ankle taped as well. That whole side
你嘅上角。
doesn't look in too good condition, judging by the tape.
Which is why I think her movement is a little bit hampered. She's not quite walking as comfortably as we see the others. 23-22, game point for Yeo Jia Min.
Game.
Oh, she
Second
does it.
game won
She
by
holds
Yeo
on
Jia Min,
for dear life, and she secures
24-22.
the game.
One game
24-22. In this second game, it was Yeo Jia Min who turned things around from 8-14 down. What a way to do it. Really making Tunjung work in that second half. And we're going to a third game here.
Court to 20 seconds. Court to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, understandably, a lot to say by Vijaya, the Indonesian coach,
Final game.
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
Love all. Play.
She seemed well in control in that second game, especially the early part of it. Yeo Jia Min has had other plans.
Service over. 1. Love. Two.
Just
Love.
couldn't get it over. And she's playing the downward
Service over.
forehand a lot more now.
1.
Yeo Jia
Two.
Min, making it difficult for Tunjung. And the high serve. That's landed out.
Service over.
A little bit annoyed with that.
1.
Yo. That would have been the perfect shot had she made it. Superb shot.
4.
When you give her the
1.
space, she puts it away without blinking. She does it really well. And that's something Yeo Jia Min has to be wary of.
Service over. 2. 4.
It's a little bit of a mixed bag at the moment for Tunjung. That's nicely played.
3.
Really nice
4.
work from Yeo. Again, just round the head, downward forehand, and then nudging the shuttle over.
I feel like a healthy Gregoria could have got that as well. I think she opted not to stretch for it.
Yeah, completely out of position for that one.
4.
Tunjung.
all.
In fact, she misstepped in the other direction.
Jia Min's definitely playing so much more confidently in her attack, really going for stuff, mixing it up. we weren't seeing that at all in the first game, so she's really stepped it up, and I think her confidence is peaking right about now.
Very different players as well. Don't give much away. Yeo Jia Min doesn't give much away. See Tunjung, who almost wears her emotions on her sleeve.
5-4.
But another lovely shot. She's just such a good stroke.
4.
Well, you know, such nice strokes. That's what I'm trying to say. She has such nice strokes.
Yeah, as do most Indonesians.
Technically gifted.
Yeah. They must just like sit in a pram as a baby, just watching the legends, and then they
holding a racket.
As soon as the racket's put in their hand, they've got it all just from watching from such a young age.
Service over. 5-6. 6-all.
And again, she's back on level terms. Yeo Jia Min, unfazed by how this game might have started.
Service over.
Able to defend that body shot, unfortunately. But overall, you'd say that it is Yeo Jia Min who's looking more positive with her body language.
8-6.
I can't quite believe it.
Yeah. At this point, you know, it really gets frustrating as a player, because you're just missing out on all these rallies that you want to play out, and you're just making these wrong judgments. So, yeah, it's a whole nother like part to badminton.
9-6.
Just who can have that like mental acuity to be able to think before each shot, I need to hit this 10 centimeters to the side into the drift.
9.
And this is always going to be a little bit of a topsy-turvy game with both players coming out onto the courts for the first time. It's out.
And I think, as you said, there are games that all been straight sets prior to this. Not that many three-setters.
Yeah, they've all won in straight games previously. So there goes my entire prediction of whoever wins the first game is most likely to win the match. But
it's obviously quite an even playing field.
I think the conditions have a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
11-8 interval.
Tunjung, who just about holds on to that lead at the break. 11-8 up. And she'll be happy to have held on to her lead. Even though it's 3 points at the moment at the break. She is looking a little bit better than maybe the way the second game ended.
Total 20 seconds. Total 20 seconds.
It's at 11-8.
Play.
A change of ends for the players in this decider. Question is, can Tunjung hang on here, or will it be Yeo Jia Min who makes a charge like she did in the second game?
8.
This is familiar territory. for Yeo Jia Min. She has trailed in every single game at the break. Oof. That was
30.
right on the line. That's gotta hurt. And she went for that cross-court smash, didn't she, Tunjung?
Wait. Service over.
What
9,
sort of
13.
trading blows here, you'd say, Gregoria?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like either of them can really get a rhythm right now.
Yeah. It's just they're lacking that consistency at the moment in their game. And the way it started, you would have thought that it was Tunjung who was finding her rhythm a lot faster.
10, 13.
I think both of them, you know, they get a good run of points and then something will happen with the drift and they just start doubting themselves and their control of the shuttle and their shots and their decision making. That right there looked a little bit reckless. Like
13.
she's kind of looked as if she just decided last minute, I'm just going to go for this. You know, I think the stress of the
frustration.
Yeah.
Slower shot. You also get the sense that Tunjung is trying to avoid these longer
14,
rallies.
11.
Yeah, I think
she wants to sort of close out the points as quickly as possible. She's going for the faster shots as a result.
Yeah, judging by her movement and her legs taped up, I think she does kind of want to get this over with. Hopefully on the winning side, but I think
12,
right now both of them
14.
have to grind it out if they want to get the advantage. There's not that many quick rallies here.
12-14. 2 points. Now that's a lot of space to put the shuttle away. And
15,
Yeo
12.
Jia Min a little bit stuck there. Oh, what a shot.
Super well worked rally by
16,
Tunjung there.
12.
Just her finesse there is what sets this short lift up. Such a tight cross-court drop and then really well-placed smash.
Opened up the entire court, especially that far end. She makes it look easy at times.
17,
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, it was
12.
almost carefree the way she brushed that shuttle away.
Yeah, she made that shot look way too easy. I know how hard it is to play that one. The timing for it needs to be perfect.
It's a 5-point lead. This is good work done by the Indonesian. That's out, much to the relief of Tunjung and disappointment of Yeo.
With all the close line calls here. I'm surprised there has been no challenges. She's very trusting of their line judges.
But that did look like it was landing out, that one specifically. But yeah, there have been a lot of close calls back throughout these last few days. Which is also why I think a lot of the times the umpires and the line judges are saying it's
18,
unsighted. They feel that it's too close to call. They'd rather have the on-court review. And again,
19,
plays
12.
that drop beautifully. So it's a 7-point lead now, 2 away from clinching this match. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. 5 points in a row. Just put her on her way. Yeah. Too easy, it seems.
20,
She's suddenly
12.
up to gear and has set up numerous match points, but she's come alive again.
Yeah, I think she's kept her composure well in these last few points. She's shown good mental strength. I think at some points there, she maybe just wanted to get off court and be done with it. Didn't want to have to grind it out, but she did grind out these rallies and showed her skill, and that's what's gotten her to match point. Let's see if she can convert it.
That's good work by Yeo Jia Min to keep the pressure up.
Player.
She is very expressive player. Tunjung.
Come here. Don't delay the game. Okay, continue. You just hold the run.
She wanted to change the shuttle. And the umpire said to play on, and now has told her not to delay the game. Called in, and it is precision at its best from Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. She has been made to work very hard in this match against Yeo Jia Min. And, well, comes through in the end, nearly an hour, 57 minutes to be exact. She'll be relieved to go through to the third round.
21-14.
She was put to the test here, but one of the things that has been so good to watch in this match is her precision, her talent in finding the lines. She is a delightful shot maker, and it came through in the end for her. So confirmation of the score, 21-10, 22-24, 21-14 in 57 minutes. Gregoria Mariska Tunjung through to round 3. Coming up, it's men's singles action, and well, Brian Yang, the Pan Am champion, will take on Malaysia's world number 3, Lee Zijia. That's what's coming up next here on Court 2. watching Court 2 action live from